Hey guys, I wanted to try something new where I essentially talk over a gameplay that I have in comp and just sort of talk about what's going on in my mind and some context and whatever. This is
Which hero do you think you might
Diamond
be
2
today?
slash 1 cusp kind of game. Uh, I went to Diamond 3 Season 0 on Squirrel Girl alone. This season I'm trying to see how
Now,
far I can
who
push
are we gonna
past that.
banish from this match?
I got really stuck in the rank reset with worse players in like platinum specifically, and I've been like shooting up way faster now ever since I got into diamond essentially. Well, it was mid plat where it started. Like things like people weren't
Can't
like
even
just
cook the
flaming me
dagger,
for
I don't
picking
give a
Squirrel
fuck.
Girl. I actually have not been yelled at one time for picking her, so that's just
Storm would be
goes
great.
to show that people are just a lot more aware of anything can work
Yeah, go
until
with the
it's
dagger. Fuck
truly
that
not
shit.
working. I think that that's important to know. But
Go with the
yeah, this
dagger.
was a fun game.
No.
It was all about
I mean, it still works
positioning
out
for
for me,
me
so
on
that's
this
good.
one.
You'll need a top-notch
I
team to
start
win this
off
one.
pretty slow, but I end up finishing strong and just being sort of consistent there. And I think that was like the thing I took away from the most from it. I didn't realize that my deaths were very limited. I think I had one in this game. But yeah, let's just get ready for this game and see how it goes. I remember the game before there was triple support, so I was just dead set on like banning Luna. And the fact that we got rid of the Storm, which has been like actually really helpful. Storm gets banned a lot, so I'm just able to do what I need on Squirrel Girl and not have anybody like freak out about not having some sort of like hit scan player or whatever. So that's actually been very nice, and I definitely like getting into diamond for that reason because nobody's gonna ban Squirrel Girl unless they truly identify me, and if they identify me, then I'm doing something right.
Forget the card, son. Just show us that man who carried it.
The battle starts in 5.
But yeah,
4,
Convoy is also
3,
my favorite mode,
2,
and this is also an
1.
example of that. Like I just love this this style of a payload map.
Get that vehicle to
You're
the
able to do
safe
so much
zone.
with Squirrel Girl. Like winning is so much easier.
Punisher.
Sometimes they need a kick in the teeth.
Enemy
You're squirrely dude. I appreciate
Just the
you.
amount of pressure you're able to apply on the payload, like as you go, is just it's just exactly like what I found fun about the characters. You can get your ultimate so quickly because of this. There's nobody like really running flanks, especially on defense. It's too much of a risk. So definitely enjoying that. Although that was a tank, it was not.
It was
I have to say though,
Punisher.
the support
He's
on
just
my team was
swole.
very aware, and the Mantis player was very good. And they
He's
sort of
my spot.
they were helping me out a lot. And I help them out at the end when they're starting to get dove, and you know you just gotta do that. You like have to do that with Squirrel Girl. It's one of your main things is pay attention to your supports. I was kind of like thinking that they were gonna reapproach from that, but I guess I misjudged the time. So I was like, oh, we were gonna cap regardless. But I thought that there's gonna be more than one, especially when I got the first kill. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna send them down and see what they can do.
We can just LOS that, doesn't even matter.
Try to communicate some basic things to my team just so we don't do anything stupid, like play into that. The thing I've been focusing the most on is hitting those, like just getting those value out of your acorns.
Let's save that tree, Tiptoe.
When I was making my last video, I was like, ah, that's the one thing I have like I'm too low on. I can't be so willy-nilly, but like I got him
Yes.
again, and like it was a tank, so like
Strange's left side.
they're probably
right
dead
here.
anyways and that all, but best to be make sure just because of the sustain in this game is so crazy. But that's definitely been like my thing, and the fact that the Moon Knight was just there, just absolutely dominating. Like at the beginning, really gave us headway, and I am usually against playing with a Moon Knight because I always feel like we do the same thing. But apparently for this game, it was just a lot of damage. But we didn't have to worry about like a storm, so I guess that worked out really well for us.
Save that tree, Toad. You needed some help, didn't you?
Oh, this is good.
I waited too long. I should have just did it the second. It would have bounced off the wall. And I noticed that in real time, but it was just like, I think we could have really staggered the fight
Bro,
out
going, kick my ass.
better if I just acted on it instead of thinking about it. That whole time I was just holding it and waiting. There was no real difference with that except for I waited too long for them to react, and they made a smart
Done
play.
with this fight yet.
So I think that was the big mistake I had for my death there.
World Tree, here we come. That's a WMD if I've ever seen one.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way. I'm gonna get nuts.
Armed and dangerous. This is
What am I doing?
firepower. Leave that to
Sometimes you get excited, you know.
by the eye of Agamotto.
I'm a problem you're done can't solve, Frank.
This Strange right here is a big problem. We like sort of let him get away with just about everything. Like the fact that we don't choose to finish him off here, I'm not sure what we end up doing. Is the healing just that good because of the Lokis right there? Possibly, but we lose our Strange for that, and I'm not really sure what we were trying to do since we had all that like left wall to like protect ourselves. But I don't think we're probably just trying to tank.
Hostile forces incoming.
Looking for the squirrels again. A little more decisive about it, but I don't think it amounts to too much. A little bit of damage on one, but... Oh, actually, no, that's tearing him up. I forgot.
I unleash.
Rocket Raccoon is such a hard thing. I get frustrated whenever I try to do it, because I'm just like, damn, he's just so fast and small. Not good to hit with the acorns.
Armed and dangerous.
I appreciate you.
Great peel from my
Dude, we can
support
punish this
there.
Strange. He's been the only thing stopping us.
I call it the Strange thing because like that's literally the only thing that was like bothering us. We just absolutely walked face on them, and things really break down for them.
Get
at
Rocket
this point.
Raccoon.
Jury. Execution.
Take my call outs. Don't know how that didn't hit, but it did not.
Against the world.
I thought I could go up higher, and that's why I was here. I almost paid for it, but I had a nice health back, and also I got geometry
I'm in a bad
cupped
spot.
right there, which wasn't very fun.
Time to go nuts.
But I went back to the position because I liked it. Like they're going to be looking at the cart most likely, so you know, I thought I could play an aggressive angle to make them have to look both ways. But we're really like fully clicking at that point once we got rid of that Strange, since it was their only
Current
tank.
score is 3-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. Eat nuts and kick butts. The right heroes could make all the difference.
But this map is just so like, it has just so many hallways and corridors. It's so much fun. Like I can't get enough of like how great it is to
Round 2.
like
So I have
just play
a
this
generic
map. I think I got it
that I'm
twice. I
not
think I
as
got it
good
back to back and definitely won both of them because
don't
like this is just, I don't know if it's because it's the first map I played when I first played the game that I like it so much, but it's easy to see. I think that the amount of variation that's on it feels pretty good, like the way the map just looks in general, like by comparison to say like the new map, I'm not sure, Midtown. That one to me is a little bit more boring looking. This one feels more dynamic.
The battle starts in 5.
But yeah, we're feeling pretty
4,
confident at this
3,
point, having that
2,
pretty
1.
fast push. And I'm just gonna do the same thing where you just
You need to stop that
spam
vehicle.
those, spam the doors. I'm always just kiting back and forth. I know some magic right here, but the support was on it. But the fact that my team turned around to apply that pressure is very important. Like, I'm trying to help my tanks here by applying damage so they back off, but I feel like once again our Strange dies again for just I think playing a little bit too far forward, and I thought that was gonna be a lot bigger of a deal than it was, because I thought I bought him enough time to like back off and get healed. But
I appreciate you.
that flank was too lazy for them. They didn't go far enough around for that. I think the Magics probably should have went straight to that left door, or all the way around to the right, but that was like a lazy flank because they were trying to apply pressure to the back line. Oh, that was huge.
Castle's turret won't bother us
He's one shot or whatever.
You stop them in their tracks.
I also didn't realize that like that Punisher in a turret with like certain comps is like really hard to get him actually out of it, but I've never really noticed that with Squirrel Girl. She seems to be able to get away with it, and that's just such a slow lob projectile that like you can also cut like you can use line of sight to just sort of spam it in there and get rid of it.
You're squirrely
Judge, jury.
No, you guys shoot him.
Would never use that
You
if
gotta
I knew
shoot
that
him.
he had his ult. I'm surprised he had his ult, completely honest. Like it felt like feeding before then.
So cold.
He shot him.
But he killed my squirrels and I feel bad.
Shit. Shit. Shit.
I almost killed my Mantis right
Nice.
there, but I used
I almost killed you,
ability
Mantis, I'm
to. I didn't want to like stack, and I didn't. And I realized that we were both going the same way, so that was so. I almost like really threw the game right there.
What touch of feeling? Stop them in their tracks. Chin up. Only 60 seconds left. Us against the world.
Black Panther and our Mantis in the back.
Always looking out for your supports. Always do that. Be aware of it. I mean, these are horrible flanks. They're not even flanks. It's just running at our supports. But you always gotta be aware of that shit.
I'm an easy target.
Because I don't know what happens if our Mantis isn't there, like giving the additional damage boost and being able to also support since we have two tanks.
Soon they will
Your powers are mine.
us against the world. Stop them in their tracks. Co-op time.
Armed and dangerous. Again.
Fuck off.
Squirrels come back and help.
Get him. Squirrels, get him.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Hey, GG's guys, that was sick. There's a Black Panther on point.
Tremble before bowing. Execution.
Just clean up and that's pretty much it right there.
Oh,
Final
And we
score,
steal the MVP at the end.
3-0.
But yeah. Like I said, this is the first way of trying this kind of style of video. I just want to upload more content and show a bit more into my perspective and what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. Do some of my good games. I also want to show bad games too, but this is just my first one of that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'll try to make more of this in the near future. And yeah, we're just trying to see how high we can climb. We've not hit a ceiling. The games have never gotten too tough. We're always able to contribute. It's been pretty good. But yeah, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel because I need that. Please do that. It's free, and I'm on X, and I stream live on Twitch on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday evenings. No specific time, just enough to, you know, the evenings. I'll be there. All right, thanks guys. See ya.